What's up, GSP? Thank you for being on time, even though I'm not. What's up, everybody? Tasha checking in with another video. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm late. However, I'm here. I'm here. And if you see the live button at the top of the screen, that means you got me live and in living color. Okay. Thank y'all for joining me on this beautiful Sunday evening. This is Tasha checking in with another video, and this video is going to be a review for Love During Lockup Season 5, Episode 2, Indecent Proposal. All right. If you haven't done so already, do like GSP says, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. All right. Let me get my notes. How y'all doing? How y'all living? Happy Sunday. How y'all feeling? Listen, I had to bring out, my little trusty wig friend today. I felt like putting her back on. Okay, I have not abandoned the locks. But I had a lot going on today. I had some last minute Christmas shopping running around to do. And baby, it's almost like a tradition for me, okay? I always, the week before Christmas, that's when I go Christmas shopping. Some people may say, oh, that's insane. You should prepare before then. But what y'all don't understand is that the week before Christmas is when you get all of the deals, because they are trying to make their last minute sales, okay? So whether you shop it online, whether you shop in the store, you get the best deals the week before Christmas. So anyway, y'all, let's get into it. I was trying to give YouTube a minute to let the people know I'm on, because sometimes it takes a little longer. And I don't know why that is, the algorithm and all of that. I want to know who's in charge of the algorithm, child, because whoever it is, or is it just the system? Or who's in charge of the system? I don't know. But whatever it is, it's just really whack, and they need to kind of address that issue. But anyway, let's get started. Whoever come in. And the devil. Absolutely. That part. Let's get started. Whoever come in. All right, y'all. If I had to give this episode a rating on a scale of 1 to 10, I would give it a 5. They dropped all the way down to a 5 from last week's 10, okay? Last week, they came out swinging with a banger, and I loved the last week. But this week, I'm going to go ahead and give it a straight 5. A straight 5. Y'all let me know what y'all would give this episode in the comments, and let's get it popping with the couples, okay? First we gonna kick it off with, hold on, y'all, let me look. Let's kick it off with Savannah and Bradley, okay? So Savannah, if y'all do not know what's going on, hold on, y'all. What is what's going on? Welcome to the live, everybody coming in the room. I do have a moderator, so if y'all coming in here, go ahead and smash the like button. We are discussing Love During Lockup recap. I'm doing a review of it. My name is Tasha, and I'm checking in with this video. All right, y'all, let's get it popping. So Savannah and Bradley. So first of all, Bradley let us know. What's up, Kelly Dixon? Welcome to the live. Bradley let us know on this particular episode that he is like Sir Mix-a-Lot. I like big butts, and I cannot lie. What's going on, Maya? Hello, thank you for the compliment. What's up, Ice? I think that's your name. Welcome, everybody. Smash that like button on the way in, and go ahead on and subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. We have a good time over here. So Bradley let us know that he liked big butts, okay? Not giving out that information. So, I'm just like, you know what, Bradley? You should have got you someone that is well endowed instead of getting with Savannah, because we all know she's lacking in the booty department, okay? But on this episode, she's trying to figure out a way that she's going to keep her man, okay? He told... Yes, GSP, he told her to work out, and I was just like, what? All right, let's get into it. So Bradley calls, right? They on their way to a doctor's appointment. So at first when they was in the car, it was her and her mom. I was like, what doctor's appointment they on their way to? So they are on their way to see a doctor because Savannah wants to get a BBL, okay? If y'all do not know what a BBL is, it is a Brazilian butt lift, okay? So she wants to get that. That is a very popular thing in this generation. Instead of them getting on to the gym and doing some donkey kicks, some squats, and some leg raises and all that other stuff. Women are taking the shortcut these days and putting their life in jeopardy by getting a BBL. So that's what Savannah wants to do, okay? She's in a car with her mom driving. Bradley calls and she's like, "Hey Bradley, you're on speakerphone. My mom is right here. She can hear you." And the mom is at her phone doing whatever she doing. Savannah is like, "Say something." Bradley's on the phone. I'm like, "Girl, he ain't Jesus. I don't have to say nothing to him." So he was like, he gotta watch what he's saying and everything. And the mom was looking like, "What's up, Angel?" The mom was looking like, "Why do you have to watch what you say? Like, I don't get that." So Bradley goes on and he's talking to her and she's telling him that she is on her way. And sidebar, Savannah is disrespectful to her mom. I do not care if your mom had you when she was 13 years old and if she did the best that she could do and if she didn't always do the best that she could do. The bottom line is that that is your mother. Show some type of respect. She is one of them people that wasn't raised with morals and guidance. She was raised with a slight silver spoon in her mouth. Yes, she's awful. And so because of that, she feels like she can just talk to her mom and treat her like trash. Child, I'm 42 years old. And if I even thought about talking to my mom the way that Savannah talks to her mom, child, listen, it would have been some furniture moving, okay? Because it's just disrespectful. You just don't do that to your mom. And I don't understand why we keep getting these participants on this show that treat their mom like trash and then they want us to feel sympathy for them. I have none for her, okay? Savannah, what's up, Angel? We are reviewing Love During Lockup. Savannah is a cast on the show. If y'all do not know, Love During Lockup is when outside people end up meeting people that are locked up and they get into a relationship with them. So they have 3 different segments of this franchise. This one is while their person that they're with is still in prison while they're out and they're showing their, dating and life and everything like that. Okay, so let's get back to Bradley and Savannah. So Savannah lets us know that when Bradley gets out, he has a roofing job waiting for him. And I'm like, how you got a job lined up when you get out? But apparently he has to hook up with one of his homeboys, family, friends, or what have you. So when he gets out of prison, he has a job lined up. And she said because of his job, he is going to be paying for her BBL surgery. She told him that she didn't have a butt. He knew she didn't have a butt. So he said that, well, you need to get a butt. And so he said, I'm going to pay for the butt. Okay, they doing the butt. Okay. So, she goes and she pulls up and she tells Bradley she's going to talk to him later and she's going into this place. She lets us know that she's already had a couple of surgeries. She had the gastric bypass surgery, okay? He's just a regular dude. He's not rich. Absolutely. And from what we have learned, he's a dope boy dude at that. I want my mom to come her, but she is in another country. Oh, she will come tomorrow. Yay. Oh, yay, Angel. I'm so glad your mom is joining you tomorrow. That's awesome. So they pull up to the place. She lets us know she had gastric bypass surgery, okay? She lets us know that she was 290 pounds. And I'm thinking to myself, 290 pounds? I mean, you can get gastric at that point in life, but should you? Or should you just watch what you eat, get in the gym, and let it gradually fall off? If she had let it gradually fall off and got in the gym too, then maybe her body would have toned up and she wouldn't be over there looking like SpongeBob SquarePants. But apparently, she wants to sit up here and get a quick fix, So I don't understand why at 290 she had to go do that. When I think about the gastric bypass, that's what the people have on My 600-Pound Life. I'm thinking about being of that size. But I have also heard, though, that people would say that you can get the gastric bypass at like 300 pounds or what have you. So, she went and had that done. She also had skin removal surgery because she said when she lost the weight, she lost about 100 pounds. And so she had hanging skin and everything, and she had to have that done, okay? But she says even with all of them surgeries, she is still very much insecure. And I'm just kind of like, wow. You're 8, Angel. You're going to have to get off my live, Angel, and I don't know if you're truly 8 or if you're just saying that. But if you are, I'm going to let you leave on your own before we put you out because this is for adults only. But I love you, Angel. Go on and go play some video games or something. Grown folks are talking. So She goes to this doctor. She gets in the office and she opens up a robe and she's showing the doctor what's going on under the robe. Okay. The doctor, thank you, GSP, because I don't think Angel was going to leave on him or her own. And then we can talk. So we get there, the doctor is telling her, what it is that he thinks that she should do. He says while the BBL could be beneficial, he has another method that he wants to try with her. So he wants to take all of her fat and wrap it around her like a Christmas gift, okay? And he said, we wrap the fat around you, and then we do some lifting, and then that'll give you the type of body that you want. So Savannah is like, oh, so you mean you're going to wrap me and then contour everything else, and it'll make me look good. And so, GSP's sick. So he said, yes, that's exactly what I want to do. And she says, okay, how much is that? Okay. He says, let me get my people on it. Good morning, Zara. Welcome to the live. He says, let me get some numbers crunched for you. Okay. I'm doing amazing. I hope you're doing amazing as well. So when the person comes back with the crunching of the numbers, okay, and we find out that that particular surgery is going to be $19,000. I said, child, okay, from Morocco. Thank you for joining the live. I always want to go to Morocco, child. When I was in college, it's a sidebar. We studied Morocco design because I went to school for interior design, and we studied some of the Moroccan colors and designs and all of that, child. It was absolutely beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful design in Morocco. So welcome from Morocco. No, I'm not Nigerian. So the doctor gives her the numbers and she's looking like, oh, wow, I have to kind of figure out if that's going to work, right? So she gets on the phone, video call later, fast forward in her house. So she gives us the history that they have like some type of hidden underground railroad movie theater in her house. Every time she talks about their house and her grandmother, it gives me slavery vibes. Like your grandparents or ancestors owned mine. That's what it gives me every time she talks about that daggone house. So yeah, she needs a man with money because he's not in. So thank you so much. Much love to you too. Love you in the love of the Lord. So she goes and she gets on a video call with Bradley, and Bradley is on the phone and he's like, what's going on, how the consultation go, how much is the money, and blah, 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 blah. She's talking about the doctor said it's going to be $20,000. No, the doctor said it's going to be $19,000. I don't know where that extra $1,000 had come from, but she went ahead and threw that in case she needs to get some new outfits or something, I guess. I don't know. So Bradley says, oh, nah. Bradley like, I ain't signed up to be paying no $19,000. He was like, why your big old tail ain't get in the gym? And I said, Bradley, tell her the truth, right? So she says, well, you said you like butts and you wanted this, and Bradley let us know that you came to me with this idea. So we find out that Savannah came to Bradley with the idea of the BBL. Bradley liked big butts, but it wasn't apparently a deal breaker for him with her. She's the one that came up with this grand scheme, right? And so now she want him to pay for it, okay? So she goes and tells him, well, they had payment plans. She said they got payment plans and you can pay on it. And then you can it's 0 interest for 20 months and everything. Child, Bradley hung the phone up. Bradley would have been me. Okay, you're trying to sell this man on a payment plan for your BBL. Are you crazy? Okay, she thinks she's rich because she lives in her grandmother. Yes, we're in her grandmother's plantation house. So she thinks she rich. Girl, you ain't rich. You ain't got nothing going on. That's your grandparents' money. Okay, that ain't yours. From what it looks like, the mom don't have that much money either. She riding off the grandparents too. And so, girl, get out of here. Thank you so much for the compliment. So that was it for them. But Bradley is like, nah, I'm not paying for that. You got me messed up. We're not going to do that. Okay, let's get to the next couple, which is going to be Tia and Rob. Okay, Tia. Tia is a beautiful girl, okay? And I want to really like Tia. The thing that is annoying me with Tia is that we now find out that she has a daughter. I say, oh God, here comes another mother bringing their children into this bull that they signed up for with these daggone inmate dues, okay? Let's get into it. So, she with her daughter at this dance studio. She is pretty and she dresses well, yes. I think Tia is a pretty girl, but it's just that her mindset ain't pretty. And she's insecure and she about to let this dude run her through the mud, in my opinion. So we see her and her daughter, they're at this dance studio. They're getting these outfits for dance class and things like that. You see the instructor over there. She's insane, right? Kelly said, Tia crazy because I wouldn't throw my phone. Girl, okay, let's talk. We gonna get to that. She just threw the phone in the grass. Like, come on now. So, she is in the dance studio. She picking out clothes with her daughter and the teacher and all that. She's there with her sister, okay? We find out that the sister is there and the sister asks her questions about the living situation with Rob. Because Tia is not on board. Since she found out about that living situation, she's like, child, I'm not the one, the two, or the three. I don't want him living with no other woman, right? I don't care if it is your friend's woman. Because in Tia's mind, she believes that every woman wants Rob. Now, Rob is an attractive guy. I don't take that from her. But child, listen, it got to be more than just looks to get me going, okay? You got to have some substance to you, okay? Because you can find a good looking man, but he could be trash and he could be a dog, and so because of that he ends up looking ugly to me, in my opinion. So Rob gets on the phone. He calls right while they're in the store. And the sister is like, let me talk to Rob, So she is like, Rob, where you staying at? I heard through the grapevine that you're going to be staying with another woman and woo. So Rob is like, well, I'm staying with my friend's girl. She's not going to be there, but she's subletting. Listen to this crap. She's subletting the apartment to them. Now, subletting. He is cute. Right, GSP, he is cute. Subletting means that you are taking over somebody's rent. So I thought, while this person is maybe on vacation, a long-term vacation, maybe they're in the military, maybe something happened where they have to be gone and they don't want to break their lease. So they sublet the place to you until they get back. That's what I thought subletting was, because you still have to pay the rent. Now, they don't go through the rental office, so I'm thinking, but they just kind of do it like under the table so that everybody remains happy. That's what I thought it was. So if y'all know something different, drop it in the comments, okay? So he said he's going to sublet the apartment and she not going to be there most of the time. So she can come in and out when she want, but he's really going to be there by himself. And I was just side-eyeing him like, Rob, this sound kind of shaky, right? Okay, so Rob said, she said, okay, well, that sounds interesting, okay? And so she gives the phone to Tia. He's just living there and probably paying her a small amount. Yeah, probably, but right away when he get out, I don't know if he's going to have a job to pay right away, but I don't know. If you subletting your place, how the heck does she have access to keep coming and going? But we'll see. This is what he says. So Tia gets the phone, and Tia is not okay with the living situation, okay? Fast forward, they leave the dance place, okay? And a man needs his freedom. Absolutely barter. Yes. They're bartering, basically. That's what it is. So fast forward, we get to Tia's house, right? And the daughter is sitting down. The sister was there too, kind of, I guess, playing hide and seek with the daughter, watching the daughter. The sister was like, I'm going to get my 5 minutes of fame, okay? Because when they in the house, at Tia's house, Tia's like, y'all want some chicken nuggets? The sister was like, what am I, 5? No, I don't want no chicken nuggets. And that would have been me too. I'm like, girl, I don't want no chicken nuggets. You better cook something up in there other than some daggone chicken nuggets. All you gotta do is stick them chicken nuggets in the microwave. And in my opinion, when she gave the daughter the chicken nuggets, they look ashy, dry, like they wasn't done. I said, where's the barbecue sauce? Like, them nuggets look nasty, okay, if you ask me. But if the daughter liked it, then hey, who am I to hate on the nuggets? Okay, this is just what I observe. Okay, so Tia sat down with her daughter. She said she thinks that Rob would be a good father figure for her daughter. I don't know how, okay? Chocolate milk like she's 12. Absolutely. So She asks her daughter, "Do you like Rob? What do you think about Rob?" The daughter says, "Oh, I love Rob." And Tia says, "Well, why do you love Rob?" And she says, "Oh, because he's nice to me." You know, I hate when they do this with these kids because they're children. So of course they're not going to give you a sound reason and definition on why they like a person, right? They're just going to, if someone's nice to them, give them presents, some candy and stuff like that. Of course they're going to like them. Who wouldn't like a nice person, you know? But those nuggets were sad, yes. But that's what the daughter response was, okay, to that. So she is getting a phone call from Rob. Okay, she lets us know that the daughter's father, she was with the daughter's father for 10 years and it just didn't work out, and woo woo woo. I don't understand why women do this. Why are you with the man for 10 years and you're not his wife? You've had a baby with this man. I'm sure y'all was living together. I'm sure you were doing all these wifely duties. But you mean to tell me in 10 years he couldn't make you his wife? Like, what the heck is up with that? You with me? You got a time frame with me, or you can kick rocks to get on about your business because I don't have time to waste. But I'm just trying to understand. You went and had a baby with this dude, was probably living with him, doing everything for 10 years, and y'all didn't make it official. And I'm pretty sure she wanted to make it official because I guarantee she wants that from Rob. So I don't know. That was strange to me. Okay. So Rob calls the phone and she goes outside to take the phone call. The sister stays in the house, I guess, to watch the daughter and everything. I don't know why when she was talking to him, his name was saved as Money. I was like, Money? You ain't got no daggone money. So she goes and she takes the phone call outside, right? And so Rob says he apologized. He was supposed to have called her earlier, but he couldn't because they had some type of shakedown and stuff, and they was patting down the sales and the people and all this other stuff. And so he couldn't get to her and call her, okay? So after she said, okay, that's okay. She said, what's your plan about this whole living situation? He says, well, about 3 to 6 months, I may end up staying with, my dude's girlfriend and everything. She ain't gonna be there. I'm just gonna stay there till I can find my own place. So she was like 3 to 6 months. You told me 1 month. They paying back to where he said a month. And he said, well, I'm figuring 3 to 6 months is what it will take in order for me to, find my own place and everything. So Tia got mad right away. She went from 0 to 100 just like quick. She was like, you know what, I'm sick of this. You up here lying to me. You told me something, you telling me one thing, then you telling me a different time frame, and I don't like it, and I'm sick of it, and all of this and that. She gets so mad, she tells the cameraman, pan the camera down to my house slippers outside on the ground. Child, why are you wearing your good old house slippers outside on the ground, walking around in that gravel, then you gonna come back in the house? I don't get it. Let the man live. He doesn't want her. Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't think anyone should be with a prisoner because when they first get out, they're trying to sort their role. Oh, so they ain't trying to be locked down in no relationship. But every season, what we love, we come and we watch them commit themselves to these inmates. So anyway, she goes off. The cameraman pans down and she's telling him, I don't have time for this. You can go about your business. He's like, are you threatening me? She says, yes, I'm threatening you. I'm like, girl, you say you threatening him on national TV? You might want to calm down off that, But she was in her feelings and she was mad because of the living situation, okay? Tia, get over it, okay? This man, why would you rather him parole to your house with your daggone daughter, okay? What's going on, Rebecca Towns? I'm doing good. How are you today, madam? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, I don't know who the heck that is. What's up, Green Grass? Okay, I don't know. Get Green Grass out of here too, because he tripping. Anyway, so she got mad at him. She said, I ain't got time for you and your foolishness and all of that. And so she took her phone and she threw it in the ground on the side. She said, you could stay out here and talk to the birds since you want to act like a bird and all this other stuff. I said, why did she flip off like that and get mad? Girl, you knew since last week that he was not, first of all, you knew he wasn't going to live with you. That was understood. So you knew he was paroling somewhere. So why are you flipping out out like this. You're flipping out because it's a female, and you're also flipping out because you're insecure about the way that you look. She's a pretty girl, but she's a plus size girl, and a lot of plus size women have low self-esteem because of their size. And so because of that, she is thinking, oh my gosh, what if this chick looks better than me? Now I gotta be in competition with this chick because Rob looks the way he looks, and he's been locked down for a period of time. She might walk in, and he just might be having one of them horny moments, and he might want to jump on her backside, you know. Bam, I'm getting faster. You are GSP. Thank you so much. So yeah, Tia is insecure. And she just needs to calm down. Calm down and let this situation play out. You just don't know what's going to happen. But let's move on to the next couple, y'all. That was Tia and Rob. Let's get to a new couple. All right, y'all. We got a new couple that came on this week. Her name is Jakima, and is it Jakima? Yeah, Jakima, and his name is Donnie. Okay. So let's get into them because we have another mother. It drives me crazy when these mothers get on here and they are literally dating a felon or prisoner that have done some really heinous stuff, and they are about to bring them out to meet their children and live with them. Oh, her boys were cute. Weren't they, GSP? Oh, she has some cute twin boys. Okay, so let's get into it. So she has 7-year-old twin boys. Really cute, and they look like her, right? She says she's in marketing, okay? She is from Texas, and she drove to Ohio 14 hours so that when he gets out, she can be in Ohio and they can be this one big happy family. Yes, her twins are cute, Kelly Dixon. GSP said, I was thinking today they really shouldn't put them kids on here. Absolutely. I think it should be some type of disclosure they sign or something where they cannot show their kids unless they are 18 and older. Like I hate seeing these kids on here, and I really hate when they start asking them questions like, well, how do you feel about daddy? Or how do you feel about so-and-so and all of this? And I'm just like, come on, man. These kids are going to say, but her boys, though, let's get into it. Okay, so she drove from Texas to Ohio, 14 hours to be with Donnie. She's only been in Ohio for 2 months. So she left everything behind, came for him. Donnie lets us know that he's been locked up for drug possession for 6 years so far. He said he might get out next year, but if he doesn't, he's not going to get out till 2027. Okay. Yeah. This is what's up, Mo, Ohio love. So this girl, pretty girl, another person making bad decisions because of her children. One of the twins said, I'll understand. Yeah, he said he did say that. They were really, really cute boys. And so, yeah, let's get into the rest of her, right? So her dad, she says her family doesn't know about Donnie. So we pan over to her doing a video call with her dad, and her dad is asking about him, okay? So the family knows that she probably went there to be with the guy that she's with, I guess. But the dad is like, so what's up with him and everything like that? The dad thinks that he's in the military. I said, this child is lying to her dad, telling him that he is in the military. Not only does she think that right, I was about to say that in the military. The dad was like, well, where is he stationed? She talking about some, huh? He's like, where is he stationed? She's like, Hawaii. I was like, child, she probably was like, where is he stationed? I said, Hawaii? If I had to pick a military area, I would have said Maryland. Maryland has some military bases. I would have said anything. She said Hawaii. Now, I'm not saying that Hawaii don't have military bases and things set up over there as well, but that was the place you thought of. They even had places overseas. I would have said he's in Europe or something, or somewhere like that. Make up a better lie. First of all, if you're going to lie, write it down first, and then when your father calls or anybody else asks, you can go ahead and you can let them know This is the line, I'm sticking to it. At least the continental U.S., right, or something. So she tells her dad that. Then she goes and she lies to her son too. Now we find out in this episode she is a liar, okay? And she gonna jump on Donnie for him having to be put in the hole, but she's a liar, okay? She lies to her sons too. She told her sons that he works on a boat. I said a boat. So what is he, catching fish? What is he, a boat conductor? What is he, on Carnival Cruise Lines? Like, make it make sense. He work on a boat. And she knows that she can tell them boys anything and they just be like, okay. I mean, he work on a boat. And I'm like, you could have came up with something else for that too. Like, I don't understand. You could have said he's in college. I remember, sidebar, when I was growing up, one of my uncles was in jail. And my grandmother, his mother, had made up a story that he was in college. So no, she told us he was in the big house. Now jail is considered the big house, but we didn't know at the time what the big house was. And so every time somebody asked us, like, where's Uncle so and so, we would be like, oh, he's in the big house. So we knew. So it wasn't a lie for real, but we just didn't know what we were saying. Really bad. Look at her. Total liar. Absolutely. And to your own family. I'm telling you, but when they find out, baby. So, so now she wants to sit down, fast forward. She wants to tell her sons. Hold on, y'all. Yeah. Okay. She wants to tell her sons about him, like where he is actually. So the boys are sitting down in their rooms and everything. And then she tells the son, she says, so where do y'all think Donnie is? And so the boys was like, I forgot what they said. They said something. So she was like, well, no, he's not there. He's actually in prison. So one of the little boys said, why? Okay. Why is he in prison? Okay. Then she lets us know her kid's dad had actually went to prison when she was 3 months pregnant, okay? So she had to go through that by herself. She said she would put money on his books and everything, and the dad was up in there using the money to get tattoos, child. First of all, I wouldn't have been putting monies on nothing. If I'm about to give birth to twins and you know about them, I'm not giving you nothing. All the money is going to go to my babies, not to you, okay? I thought graveyard shift meant you worked at a graveyard as a kid. Right. He's in Hawaii, kids, pack your bags. Absolutely. So she lets us know that tidbit about their father. She tells us also that, and she tries to make us want to like Donnie and talk him up or something like that. So she tells us that he owns his own house and he rents out the house. So the money that he's getting from renting out the house, he uses it to take care of her and the boys and send her gifts and all that other little stuff. I said, yeah, all right. So the little boy is like, well, tell us why he in jail. I said, get her together, little boys, because that would have been me. So she's talking about some, well, y'all too young to know about that. I would tell y'all at a later time. Don't worry about it, whatever. And it was like, tell us. You know, and I'm with the little boys. I'm like, tell us, tell them. And so she's like, I'll tell y'all later, what have you. And so they're like, all right. We understand, whatever. Okay, they get in the bed, whatever. Fast forward, now she going to go wig shopping, okay? She says she love a good wig. She always changing her hair. Most black women are. We love the change, okay? And she's about to go wig shopping. She goes to this place, and the lady's like, can I help you find some wigs, blah, blah, blah. She loves all these different wig colors and everything like that. She's trying on all these wigs. That purple and black one did not look good on her, but that lighter color one was okay. I don't really do the colors, but the lighter color one was all right. He's just playing Captain Save-A-Hole while he's locked up. Absolutely, because when he get out, he's going to want to be with some people. What's up, Janae? Welcome to the live, man. Welcome. So she's trying on her wigs and everything, and she gets a phone call from Donnie, right? Donnie gets on the phone and was like, hey, babe, I got some bad news, okay? What's up, Harris? Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much, Harris. I appreciate all of the love. Thank you so much. I love all of y'all too. I love all of my subscribers. I really do. Like, oh my God, this channel. I just love doing YouTube. And so Donnie calls on the phone, right? He's like, hey, babe, I got something to tell you. And we just kind of like, all right, we all sitting there like, what you got to tell her? So Donnie says that she may not be able to come see him and woo, because he got in trouble. And she's like, well, what did you do? He was like, I don't know what I did, but they about to send me to the hole. She told him, how you don't know what you did when you about to go to the hole? Now, I was here for her on this one, because I'm like, how in the world you don't know what you've done? So they just gonna, one day you're eating your Jello pudding, right? And they just snatch you up and throw you in the hole. Like, I'm just confused. Like, you know what you did. Donnie up here lying, acting like he didn't know what the reason was that he went to the hole, okay? So he's talking about, I don't know why I'm going to the hole. She said, well, how long are you going to be in the hole? He's talking about, I don't know that either. I said, why don't you know anything? You currently live streaming. Anyway, I live in Pakistan. Welcome, Pakistan. I do know about both. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm in the United States. I'm currently in Georgia. So, back to this. So he don't know nothing. So they just gonna throw him wherever they gonna throw him at, basically. Okay. So she's like, you know what? I'm irritated. So you mean to tell me I moved here for nothing because I'm not gonna be able to see you? You don't know how long you're gonna be in a hole. Woo, woo, woo. I said, well, I don't think he's gonna be in the hole for the whole rest of the duration that he's in prison. You could go see him, Jakeem, and like calm down. But she got a little flustered, mad, and irritated. The call said they had 1 minute left, and she was like, oh, thank God we got 1 minute left. And he's like, the call is about to end. He tells us too that he don't want a woman that's going to get mad. I said, well, Donnie, you don't want no woman, because women will get mad at some point at their significant other, especially if we're having a disagreement or an argument. So what do you mean? So she said, well, go find a woman that's not going to get mad. Okay. And then she hangs up the phone. They get off the phone and she walks away. You know, sidebar, shout out to the Timberlands she had on. Child, I miss me some Timbs. I used to have some butter Timbs too, y'all. And I miss them because in Georgia, it does not get that cold. Even though right now it's cold outside and I could go for some Timbs. But I don't have them no more because this is the first year it's kind of been like really cold on a consistent basis. But yeah, them Timbs was popping. I was like, oh, look at the Timberlands. Doesn't seem to care he's going into the hole. Right, she don't care. She's like, so you mean to tell me I can't see you? She don't even care about the hole. I said, child. Anyway, let's move on to our last couple, y'all. And that's going to be none other than our new age thruple. Y'all heard me right. Thruple. Okay. And I didn't even know. Sorry, y'all. My battery got a little low. The new age thruple. I didn't even know we was going to have a thruple until this episode. Janae said, yes, I miss me some Timbs. Yes, I'm going home to New Jersey after Christmas. I should buy me some. Girl, buy me some too. I used to have 2 pairs of Timbs. Child. I'm from DC, so once it gets cold in DC, it's cold. It ain't no popping into 60 degrees here, 70 degrees there. It's just cold. Although my mom told me that a couple of weeks ago they got like 63 degree weather out of nowhere. But right, the second white pick. But when they get cold, and the Timberlands be hitting, you know. You have them on with some jeans, some of the little skinny jeans, you know what I'm saying? She was taking it back to like 2004-ish or something like that, 2003, maybe back further, you know, with the skinny jeans and the Timbs and the bubble coats. Child, if you from the north, it's a vibe. It's a vibe. I used to love to walk when it was snowing outside, like walk down the block, walk to the corner store or whatever. It was cold, but we was bundled up, you know, so it wasn't like we were cold for real. It's a vibe. If you know, you know. What's going on? Wait a minute. Okay, I don't know what that is. All right, y'all. So let's get into them, right? So we got the throuple. We met Kelly and Hunter last week. So this week in comes Kalia or Kalina or whatever her name is, child. Okay. Now, Hunter is with Kelly. He said he's with Kelly. He likes, Katie. Katie, that's her name. I'm sorry. Hunter's with Katie. Katie. He likes Katie. But Kalina, okay, he said that she is a surprise. He did not think he was going to fall for one of the women who has been funding his prison sentence. The two women could have. They are so the opposite, aren't they, GSP? And so he said he didn't expect it, but he did, okay? So he has been dating Kalina for 5 months. Out of all the women that sent him money, he's the one that says she's sexual, she is financially stable, she's ready to be married. I think he feels like he can ride her a little longer and then he can Katie, okay? Because Katie seemed like she is like, he said that he has to prove to her when they can get married. She's not sending him no money because she signed him up for this website, right? Yeah, she's 27 too. Yeah, Katie's the pimp. Kalina's the wife. Child, this is getting real messy. You know what I'm saying? Katie is 38. Yeah, so Katie's 38. So Katie, if you think about it, Katie is thinking with a more adult mindset. You have to prove it to me. I'm not going to just marry you straight up out of prison. You got to do this. You got to do that. She's more in her grown woman, you know. Kalina, on the other hand, is 27. So she's thinking more on a kind of a minor mentality. Even though she's grown, she's thinking on gumdrops and rainbows. Oh, baby, I got your back. I'm going to take care of you. Don't worry about it. We're going to be good. We're going to be this power couple. But if I got to take care of you for 5-10 years, it's all good. Like, that's the way Kalina is on. And he tends to like Kalina because Kalina is not going to hold him accountable or not going to make him step up and be a man. But Katie is going to be like, I ain't got time. You need to do what you need to do, okay? So Hunter, we get to Hunter talking on the phone to Kalina. This was so weird. Was they having phone sex in the bed? That's what I think was going on because she was in the bed. And let me just tell you something. If I ever be on a reality show, baby, every time the camera come on, I'ma look good. You're not gonna have my boobies sagging down to my stomach and have me in some daggone grandma looking moo-moo with my hair off. Child, that's how Kalina looked, okay? Tattoos everywhere, okay? All over her body, right? Some of them was good work, though. I ain't gonna lie. I had to fast forward. Absolutely. Okay, Janae says yes. Yes, I love Jesus, Stacy. So, yeah, they was doing that, and I was like, ew. And the cat was in the room looking like, why do I have to be? The cat said, let me get the heck up out of here, okay? So they doing that, okay? She gets up and she gonna ask him why she on the phone with him. So you wanna marry me? And he was like, ASAP, absolutely. I said, child, oh child, oh child, oh child. Stacy, we're doing a review for Love During Lockup. It's a show that comes on WeTV. Yeah, just dirty. Oh, Janae said, poor cat. Absolutely. So he's telling her, yes, I'm going to marry you. All of these sweet nothings. Of course, he's got to say what he's going to say, Kalina, because he needs to keep the money coming to him. Of course, think like he's going to say what you want to hear, right? So he gets off the phone. And then he tells us about the opposites of the women, that Katie wants him to prove himself and Kalina is sexy and ready and all of this stuff, okay? Then we get to, hold on. He says that Kalina is giving him money and he don't want the money to stop. That cat is going to need therapy, GSP. He said Kalina's giving him money. He don't want the money to stop. So, of course, he can't end the relationship, okay? She says that, oh, this is forever because I got his initials tattooed on me. Child, I would never get a man's name tattooed on me, initials or otherwise. I'm not even going to ever get my husband's name tattooed on me because in the event, God forbid, that me and my husband don't work out, I'm not going to have his name on me and then I meet another dude and the dude is like, who the heck is so-and-so? That is crazy to me. No, I'm not doing that, okay? So, he doesn't want his money flow to stop, okay? So now Katie is waiting for him to call. Katie is just like, you know, waiting for him to call. Why hasn't he called? So we find we didn't get a phone call when he calls Katie. Okay, Katie's like, what's up? He's like, oh, babe, I fell asleep. I lost track of time. Excuse me? You locked up. What the heck you mean? You probably slept enough. What you mean you was asleep? What he was doing was talking to Kalina. That's what he was doing. So Katie says, okay. She says, you're gonna have to break up with all of these women giving you money. Katie said, I'm over it. I'm sick of them. Break it off with them. I don't want you to see them no more. I know I signed you up for this pen pal site so they could take the financial strain off of me, but now I'm jealous and I want you to get the heck away from all these women, right? He goes and tells her that it's not going to be that easy because he says one of them has gotten his initials tattooed on him. And she's like, why do these women think they can have access to you like that? I says, Katie, because they're paying him money and he is laying down his pimp game so he can keep the money coming. He's manipulating them and playing on their emotions. Janae says, never have been a thought in my mind, and I've been with my guy for almost 6 years. We not even doing matching tattoos. Absolutely, I agree. I'm not ever. So what Katie doesn't understand, in order for him to keep the money coming, he got to lay his biggest Barry White pimp game down, okay? You can't sit up here and expect these women to give him money and he drying a stale piece of toast. No, he got to tell them stuff. And what you think he telling them? What you think he doing? Katie is a dumb pimp, okay? If you're going to be a pimp, pimp with your good hand. Pimp with the strong hand. Pimp with the hand you write what you hold the pen with. If you right-handed, pimp with the right hand. But you sitting up here pimping with your left hand and you right-handed. Like, I don't get it. So we pan over to Kalina while they have their conversation. And Kalina is doing hair. Okay? So Kalina says she is a mixed race woman and she's always had curly hair, and her mom is Caucasian and her mom didn't really know what to do with the curls. Okay, age-old story, we have heard it before. Okay, so she says that because of that she wanted to be a hairstylist. Not only any hairstylist, she wanted to be a professional hairstylist of the curl pattern. She wanted to help people appreciate their curls and all of that. While she's telling us this, what's sitting in her chair is a white man that has no curls. I said, so you couldn't have got somebody that has coarse curly hair or someone of a mixed race so that we could actually see your work come to life, so that we can be like, oh, okay, she is good at what she does. No. What's sitting in the chair is a white man that has no curls, that she's trying to give curls. I'm like, what the heck is going on with you, girl? What's up, Freddie? Okay, I don't know. I don't play Fortnite. So she says that she's been a hairstylist for 3 years and she loves doing this or whatever. One of the guy that's in her chair is like her salon bestie or whatever. So I guess he comes to her all the time. Okay. Katie says that she doesn't want it to end. She thinks it's a fantasy that she's living in or what have you. Hold on, I'm sorry. I said Katie, Kalina. Hold on. Okay, so she's in a chair. She's got her bestie, salon bestie, sitting in the chair, and she's telling him that, oh, I love him. You know, he's the best. She was like, we're actually going to get married. So the salon bestie turned around like, you're getting married? He's like, oh my God, congratulations. And she was like, well, that's not the way I wanted it to sound. And he was like, oh no, I don't mean it that way. Like, I'm really happy for you, but it's just like, wow, I can't believe that, you're actually going to get married and blah, blah, blah. Like, he wanted to say so much more, but he was trying to be supportive and things of that nature, right? Okay, so she's just like, well, yeah, I love him, blah, blah, blah. The friend did have his lips done. Absolutely GSP. His lips was like this. What's so weird, what's so funny? This is a sidebar. The ancestors of the Caucasian people, right? They hated us. Remember back in the day, well, we don't remember, but our ancestors remember, of course. during slavery, where they hated our skin color, they hated our lips, they hated our boobs, they hated our hips, they hated everything about us, right? But the reality was they hated us because they wasn't us, okay? That is the reality. Oh, Kelly Dixon, he's definitely that. He's definitely that. Thank you, Czar. He's definitely that. The reality is they hated us because they wasn't us. That's what it is. Now, fast forward to 2024, you got the white persuasion of people out here injecting their lips, injecting their butt, injecting their hips, injecting everything, sitting in tanning booths to be what? Like us. But they not like us. They not like us. They not like us. But they want to be so bad. Okay, no, I don't smoke. Of course, GSP, right. Thank you for the love, Czar. So, you know, they do all of this, but they not like us. But then fast forward, they be trying to do everything to be like us. It just is mind-blowing to me. But he had them lips done, okay? Them lips was pursed out like Daffy the Duck, okay? Child, So we pan over to Katie, right? And she's still talking to, what's his name on the phone? What's his name, child? I forgot his daggone name. Hold up. This is why I take my notes. Hunter. So she back talking on the phone to Hunter, and Katie is like, look, you need to end this fantasy, okay? End this fantasy with all these other women. Ain't nobody got time for them sitting up here thinking that when you get out, you're going to be their man, their man, their man. But you're my man, my man, my man, okay? His top lip was so spread out, it hardly moved. Yes, it was like, wait, the top lip. I don't even know how to do it, child, because I naturally have natural fillers, okay? But them lips was ducking it out. So, now she starts blaming the other women for delaying his release. She's talking about you sitting up here playing with these other women, and now these women have caused you to spend more time, a month extra in prison. No, Katie. He has decided to spend an extra month in prison. Because as soon as I would have been on a video call with the woman and she popped out a boob, for example, I would have been like, oh, no. I would have hung up, or I would have told her, put that away, or whatever. See, you do things to yourself to cause issues. You can't blame no other person for you still having to spend an extra month in jail. That's his fault. She should have at least managed his money and took a cut. Yeah, or something. Make it work for you. Make it profitable. But you just sitting up here saying, I don't want to take care of him, so let me let these other women take care of him so I don't have to do it. Child, just slide through to say hi, happy holidays, keep up the good work. Thank you so much, child. You need to change your name. Thank you so much, P. Happy holidays to you too. So yeah, y'all, that was them as that couple. Let me make sure I ain't skip nobody or forget nobody. If y'all just joining me, thank you all for joining me for this live. Yeah, that was all the couples, y'all. Let me know what y'all think about these couples, y'all. I thought this episode was a 5. I feel like they came out with a banger last week that was a 10, and then they left us with a 5 this week, and I was just like, what the heck? Make sure, yes, y'all go ahead and subscribe to the Redefine Me channel. We have a great good time over here. Thank you, GSP. Thank you so much. If y'all do not watch this show and y'all want to watch it and y'all like, who are these people? You give it a 5 out of 10. Me too. You can watch this show on Friday nights, okay? Thank you for subbing, Czar. You can watch it Friday nights, Eastern Standard Time at 8 p.m. on WeTV, okay? And y'all can watch it, get into it. So next time I come live, which will be next Sunday, y'all can say, okay, let's get into the Kiki and the Ha-Ha together, okay? And y'all will be up to a beat with what's going on, okay? Also, shout out to all my new subscribers. Thank you all for subscribing to the channel. Thank you all for joining me. I never even thought that there would be a time where I would have a thriving YouTube channel, where I would actually have people in the comments talking. Good night, Kelly Dixon. Where I would have this moment. And it is a dream of mine who had always done this, but I was nervous and scared too, and I thought I had to have all these lights and cameras and big equipment and all of this stuff, but I went ahead and did it, and I'm so glad I did because it's just growing, it's thriving. I love it. I love y'all. I love my channel. So thank y'all so much for rocking with me. Make sure y'all share my videos to other people so that people can subscribe as well. Make sure y'all liking it up, interacting in the chats. I love y'all. Shout out to the replay gang. I love y'all so much. Merry Christmas to everybody, y'all. Christmas is on Wednesday. I hope it is blessed and happy that y'all spend a good time with you all's family and friends and everything. And that even if you feel like you don't have anyone, that you realize that the real meaning for Christmas is us celebrating the birth of Jesus Christ. If you don't have gifts, if you don't have family or none of that, just know if you have Jesus, you have way more than any of all of this commercialization of this season. Okay, so I love y'all. Keep that in your heart. God loves you. Jesus loves you. It is okay if you don't have the gifts. It's okay if you don't have the money. It's okay if you're by yourself, because guess what? You're never by yourself. You're always with God. God loves you so much. And so just remember that that is the real reason for this season. It ain't about gifts, Santa Claus, reindeer, and all that stuff. That's something the world came up with. We are saying Merry Christmas because we are celebrating Jesus, his birth into the world, so that he can come and redeem us back as mankind. So I love y'all. That's my little tidbit on Christmas and everything like that. I will be doing Motivational Monday on tomorrow. I do a short every Monday. Make sure your notification button is on if you are subscribed. I will be putting that out. I will be live again on Wednesday at about 6 o'clock again, where I will be doing the lunchtime language. Lunchtime language is where I do hot topics and current events. And so Wednesday is Christmas though, so I may have to do lunchtime language on either Thursday or Tuesday. I might do it on Thursday. I'm probably going to do lunchtime language on Thursday, okay? And so Thursday, I'm going to come live 6 p.m., do the hot topics, current events, and I'm thinking about picking up another show. So if you're on live right now, or the replay watchers, drop in the comments what show do you think I should watch so that I can review and pick up for y'all. I want to start doing my 600-pound life. I don't know if that's going to come back on. I'm hoping it is. I think Dr. Now has took a break because I do like that show, watching that show. So I might pick up my 600-pound life. Let me know if y'all think that's a good idea or not. Replay watchers or live watchers, but I'm thinking that's the show that I'm more so leaning towards, okay? So I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for joining me. Until we meet again, may y'all have a happy and blessed evening and a prosperous and great work week that's coming up ahead. I love y'all. Bye.